All right. Are we still here? Are we still here?
Sir, I can't see anything. My internet went black.
Can you see it now? I just restarted it now. Can you see it? Can you all see my screen now?
Yes, but your voice is a bit for classic.
Okay, but you can hear me,
Huh?
right? Can you hear me now? Please confirm the audio again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, all right. So I was asking if any of us have installed the Visual Studio Code. Has anybody installed the Visual Studio Code?
No, I don't. Wait, what? Where
Okay.
is did you
Now,
see now?
have you installed the mobile version? I think let's go to this. I know I have dropped. Can you see the list of this? Can you see the list of these IDE? So you can from your phone. For those of you using Android phone, you can go to your Google Play Store and download this. This app will allow you to write with the language we are starting with, which is the HTML and CSS. You can also download this from your Google Play Store, and then you can download this. Remember, these are just for persons that want to code with their phone. Please look at the heading here. This is not for laptop or system user. For system user, you kindly download this from a website. Just go to Google and type download Visual Studio Code or VS Code, and that will automatically download this. And then you click on the download once you search for it, and then choose your window. So it's going to list out Windows, Linux, Mac, and the rest. So you choose the one that is compatible with the one you want to use. So like I said in that video, I do not really intend to start showing us all that because it's in the video. So in that group, in that Digital Z teenager WhatsApp group, there's a video link maybe after this class so that you can practice before tomorrow's section. You can go and watch that video and be able to install the Visual Studio Code. But if you don't have it installed now, just make sure that you document. I'm not going to do much practical, so most of the practicals will be tomorrow because we spent some of the time for establishing the roadmap of this training. Okay, so let me start with the Visual Studio Code. So as a programmer that want to program with Visual Studio Code, the first thing you do is you have a question, iPhone, do you have question? Please, if you don't have question, remain mute.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Which one am I meant to install?
You said what?
Which one am I meant to install?
Are you on your laptop? Are you using laptop?
Yes.
Okay, if you are using laptop, like I said, there is a video. Are you in the WhatsApp group? Are you in the teenagers WhatsApp group? Are you there? Or is your parent there? Please confirm.
No, I
You are
don't know. My parents is there, I think.
okay. So
Sir, we're not in the teenagers WhatsApp group.
you are not. Hello?
We're not in the teenager WhatsApp group.
None of the children are there. None of the children are there, but our parents are there, I think.
Okay, okay, good. Okay. So if your parents are there, please kindly tell them to make available the link. There is a video link that drop there regarding to how to install and how to set up this, so they can assist you to go through it and get it installed before tomorrow, because I did not plan to teach the installation because I've already settled that in that video. So you can go there. Let me see it if I can drop it here. I think I drop it here. Yes, yeah.
How are we going to join the WhatsApp group?
The WhatsApp group. To join the WhatsApp group, what I'm going to do is to drop the. Okay, I will drop the link.
Sir,
Yeah, I can hear
how
you.
are we going to join the WhatsApp group?
Okay, so let me drop the link in the comment section so that you can click on it and join the WhatsApp group. Let me look for it here. I think I've dropped it here before. Okay, this should be the link. So let me copy the link. So I'm going to paste it in the Zoom comment section now. So just kindly go there and click on it, and then that will take you to the group. So I've pasted it in the comment section. So I believe that is settled. And then let me also see if I can paste the YouTube link where you can watch the video on how to install the IDE. The IDE. So I think this should be. So I'm also dropping it in the comment section. Because if I go through the installation tonight, we may not be able to get to some of the few practicals I want us to learn tonight as against tomorrow, where I will really focus. So you can follow the link. Have we gotten the,
Sir, I think it.
you said? I can hear you. Go ahead. Please, can you go ahead? I can hear you. What did you say? Hello?
Before the thing was glitching out, it would not let me see this thing. Kept on kicking me out because of Wi-Fi.
But have you been able to resolve it now? Okay, now this is what you will do. This is what you will do. Let me so just chat me up on WhatsApp. So WhatsApp WhatsApp me on this Nigeria number 234-7069665919. So just WhatsApp me on this number, and then just indicate that you want to be added to the teenagers Digital Z Hub teenagers coding group. I will add you. Is that taken? Just WhatsApp me on this number. Just take note of the number. Just send me a message. Indicate that you want to be added to Digital Z Hub teenagers WhatsApp group. So where we talk specifically to only the teenagers. Can I proceed now? Have you gotten that? Please, before I take it off from the screen.
No, sir.
Snap anymore. It's not working. So you're gonna sound contact.
No, just take down this number. Tell your parent to chat me up. Ask for adding you to the Digital Z Teenagers WhatsApp group. I will do that.
Which number, sir?
It's on the screen. Are you seeing the
Oh.
I'm showing displaying on the screen? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
So that is the number. Please write it down. Tell your parent that they should WhatsApp me so that I can add them to the group.
Sir, I can't see it.
You cannot see my, okay, so let me reshare my screen so that you can see it. So confirm now if you can see it. Can you see it now? This is,
Yes,
Still can't.
can you see it now?
No.
Okay. If you cannot see it, let me do it this way. Let me type it somewhere here. Can you see the slide now? If you can see the slide, you can also WhatsApp me on this one. Can you
Yes, I can see the slide.
okay, can you see this number? Can you see this number that I'm highlighting?
Yes, I already wrote the number down, sir.
Okay, all right. So you can reach me through any of this number, either this one or the first one. You tell them to indicate that you want to be added to the DigitalZ teenagers coding WhatsApp platform. Can we proceed now? Can we proceed? All right. So we can proceed, right? I believe that is taken, so we can proceed. Now, let me quickly take us through the processes on how to set up your Visual Studio Code for writing HTML codes, because like I told us from beginning, we are starting with the basic coding aspect, and then we go to intermediate, and then as time goes on, we see, then we'll be able to ascertain your strengths and see if you can go for the advanced. But if you cannot go for the advanced for now, based on your age, we can start and stop at intermediate. So we are starting with basic programming. And starting with basic programming, you are expected to start from, learning markup language and styling language, which is the HTML and CSS. So, like I was saying before you can start writing code, you need to set up a development environment through the IDE. So we are using this IDE. So I want us to be writing our steps, how we are going to set it up for writing HTML code and CSS and even Python as we proceed. So once you have installed it, you are going to see an icon. If you go through that video, you'll be able to see an icon like this. Make sure that is this blue icon. Now you just double click on it. Wait for it to open. So let's give it some time to open.
I think one clicked that, sir. The one.
All right. All right. Now this is how it opens. Now, but because you have not written any code with yours, it's not going to open like this. It's not going to open like this. So let me show you how yours will open. Just hold on, it's yet to finalize the opening. So I just want it to show you how yours will open so that you don't get confused because you have not written any code before now. Okay, so this is how it will open if you are running this for the very first time. this is how it will open. Now, we have some tabs here, which we need to know what they represent. Like I said, what I actually want to focus on because of the time remaining is how to set it up. So by tomorrow, probably we will now start writing live code. Now, once you have opened it like this is your file. This is where you click to see the list of files that you have created. And then this is where you can search for a particular file. And then this is where you can check for the source. And then here you can run and debug your code. So if you're having any error, and then you can run this, and then here is where you install your extensions. Okay? So part of what I have explained in that video is how to install an extension. So let me just go through it. I've installed it here. So if you are installing the Visual Studio Code for the very first time, to allow your code to be automatically updated on the browser that you are going to use for local testing while you are still developing, you need to install an extension. And if you want to use the Visual Studio Code to also write Python code, you need to also install Python extension. So all these, I have explained them in that video. Just make sure that once I add you to that group, for those of us that are not there, you'll be able to access the video, and that should be ready before tomorrow because I would like us to be working together. Now, supposing I want to install the live server, anything extension, you come here, and then once you come here, you type the name of the extension you want. Let's say I want to install live server. Once you type the keyword live, you should be able to bring out all the words, the extension relating to the keyword. So the one you are to install is live server. We have live server. We have different versions, but just make sure that you install this very one. Let me click so that you can see the icon. We have this. This is also one of it, but this is a little bit more advanced than this. So what should guide you to know if you are installing the right extension for loading or running your HTML code on a browser? Because the essence of installing this extension called Live Server is for us to be able to run our code, to run our HTML code on the browser. So you can use this or you use this. And then in your own case, like this one now, you can see that because I have installed it, what I get is what uninstall and what disable. But supposing I want to install this one, this is what you are going to get. So your own end, this is for people that are using laptop. Remember, I've shown you the one for mobile. Okay, this installation is for laptop or for system, not mobile phone, please. So you click on install and you give it some time. It's going to also change to on install or disable. So that is for extension. Now, how do you create your first file is the last practical thing I want to show us before we end this session. But before that, I want to find out if you are still with me. Are you still here? Are you still following?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, the first thing before you start writing your code, you have to create a folder on the desktop or in any other storage. It could be in document, it could be in desktop. So let's assume that I want to create mine in document, or let me create it on, let me create it in document. So in document, you have to open this particular file explorer. is a default folder. You can find it across all the windows. So once you click on it, you go to document. So from here, I have a lot of folder. So let's say our folder, in fact, I'm creating it in the folder where I am storing all the resources for this training. So I'll go to this PC, go to my backup, or your own, okay, so that it doesn't confuse you because you might be looking for the backup. So just simply, your own case, let's put it on desktop. Just come to your graphical user interface like this, right click on empty space where there is no icon, then navigate to new, then select folder, and then give the folder a specific name. So let's say teenagers underscore coding underscore training. So now you have created this folder. Now, the next thing is for you to open up this very folder and then create another one more folder. Remember that we are starting with 2 languages, HTML coding and what? CSS. So you open it up. Inside that folder, you right click again, and then you navigate to new, and then you select what? Folder, and then type CSS. So which means that all our CSS code will be separated from the HTML code. That is why we are creating a folder. So our HTML code will be in the main directory, while our CSS code will be inside the CSS. So once you have created your project folder like this, then you can now go back to the IDE. You open it up like this, and then you click on this Explorer icon. This is where you click, and then you go to File. From File, what I want to do is to call in that project folder so that all the resources that I must have gathered in that folder as regard to what I'm going to use to develop or to develop the website or a web page will have been saved there, so I can access them within the IDE. So you go to folder, open folder. I hope you are still following. So click on open folder, and that will open your system storage. So from here, you need to remember where you save that teenager coding folder. So we saved it on desktop. So I have to select, if you create your own in document, you have to go to document. Wherever you created your folder, you must select it first so that you can see all the items inside it. So from here, I can just search for teenager. So if I click here and type, teenager, teenagers, and press enter or click on search, it's going to bring out what? Words or name. So you can see it. So I've been able to see the folder. So I will just click on the folder and make sure that it is the name of the folder that is displaying here, and then click on what? Select. So now what is going to happen? It's going to automatically pull that folder into your development environment IDE. So this is the main folder, this is the CSS folder, but at the moment we have not populated this folder with any content. Okay, so let me get a response if that is clear before I show us how to create the HTML file, as where we are going to stop in the next section. Do we have questions?
Sir.
Okay. I'm with you. Do you have questions?
Sir. Yes.
What's
Sir.
your question?
Can you send this into the WhatsApp group
Yes. I will drop all the video. I will drop the video in that teenagers WhatsApp group. That is where the video will be, not in the other group. Okay, so all our classes, the video will be made available. It's recorded through that group. So make sure that you are in that group. Is that taken?
Sir.
You said? Okay. All right. So let's look at the last topic for tonight. Remember that what I am still teaching us is coding environment setup. So we just finished setting up the environment. So what I want to show us now is this one. Okay. And I've also explained this one, the live server. So how do we create our HTML file? So tomorrow's session, I am going to start with introduction to HTML. So what I want to do in this session is to set up the environments we shall be using in tomorrow's session to write HTML code, and also how to create the file. But the proper explanation will be tomorrow. So the last topic is, now that I have set up the environment, so how do I start? How do I create the first file, being the HTML, as a markup language that we want to start with tomorrow? How do we create it? So now I want us to quickly understand our file structure first, which is very important. Your file structure is the modeling of your file, which means you need to understand the relationship between the main folder and the subfolder. If you check here now, this arrow facing down shows that you are currently in the main folder, and inside the main folder, there is a child element called CSS. So if I click here now, it faces down. If I have added any item to this CSS, you will have seen them dropping. So you must know how to structure your file. So now the file I want to create, which is the file we are going to use to practice our HTML coding tomorrow, is meant to be inside this folder, not inside this folder. So for that reason, this folder icon shouldn't face down, because if it faces down and I click on this add file, it means that I am creating the file inside the subfolder CSS, inside the teenager. So your HTML file are meant to be in the first folder. So I'll make sure that it's only the main folder arrow that is facing down, showing that we are in this. So how you click here to see the frame, and then you click on this word, new file. Once you click, it will give you a box to write in the name of your file. So the name of the file, let's say the first page of our website we want to create is known as index. Now, after writing the name, it can be Prosper, it can be your name, since it's just for practicing a coding. But one thing that you must not omit is the extension. The extension is what defines the type of language you are using to code. So just writing index, you have not defined whether it's going to be HTML file or Python file or Java file until you put a period. In programming, dots is called period. So once you put that dot, you say HTML. You see that it brings out what? This angle bracket, which we shall break down tomorrow. Okay? So that's, now once you have typed the extension, you click outside. So you can see that automatically we have created HTML file, but at the moment, the file is empty. The file is empty. So for you to call out the simple HTML file structure, so HTML have already developed a skeleton or a default structure of each file that a programmer can call out and keep expanding instead of writing it from scratch. But I'm going to explain that code tomorrow. So what I want to teach us before I end this session now is just how do I call out that default word HTML file structure. So just type HT. Once you type HT, you will see HTML5, which is the latest version of HTML we shall be using for this training. So once it drops out these three options, you click on this. So you can see that automatically you have created the HTML file. You have created the HTML file. Okay, so this is where I am going to stop. By tomorrow evening, as we all agree, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. In fact, it's going to be like that all through. So on Sundays, our coding time is going to be between the hour of 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So any Sunday that probably I am not going to be available, I am going to be notifying us through that WhatsApp group. So make sure that you are in the WhatsApp group. Like I said, if you are not there, just kindly send me a WhatsApp message on this number I am typing on the screen. And then I will be glad to add you to the WhatsApp group. That WhatsApp group is mainly for teenagers alone, but parents can represent their teenagers, because we understand that based on the age factor, some of them may not have the devices. So if you are there as a parent, you are only representing your child. So every information we are disseminating through it, please help us to pass them across to your ward. Okay, so any questions so far? By tomorrow, I am going to explain all this code, and then we are going to understand what each of them are meant for, and we are going to add more. Okay, so tomorrow's session is a session that you must not miss. Tell your friends, make sure you are there. Remember, like I said, tell your parents that anyway they are in the group, I believe I'll be able to drop the message. We decided to make the first 2 classes free. The one of today and the one of tomorrow is still going to be free. But if you want to continue with us from next week, you are going to pay very small money because we still want to like sow seed in the teenager's life. We don't want to, our focus now is not really on the money, but just a commitment fee so that whoever is here will not take it for granted and find need to always make sure that they connect. So that is why we are going to attach a token payment. But that is not for tomorrow. Tomorrow is free. You can still attend the one of tomorrow. That payment starts from next week. Okay. Do we have questions? I hope all the information I've given are well taken. Do we have questions? Any question, please? Please let me find out if there's no questions so I can actually end.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's your question? What is your question?
For the, what's it called? For the coding thing that you said I will be learning how to coding games.
Yes.
You said I will be doing it 5 o'clock to 7.
Yes. It's going to be weekend, not Sunday. I'll give the details in the group. We are going to be having the classes. One of them, listen, one of the coding class will be holding on Saturdays. The ones that will be holding on Sunday will be a different one. I am going to break it down. For those that want to go for developing web application, their own we hold probably maybe every Saturday. And for those that are going to be going for application development, like building games using Python and the rest of them, their own will be on Sunday. So I'm going to give the whole detail into, you can as well enroll for the both of them. You can enroll for the one of web coding and also application coding with Python. So all the details will be dished out through the WhatsApp groups. Just make sure that your parents are there so that they can get the information. Or you tell them to WhatsApp me directly on this number. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So see us tomorrow, 5 p.m. take note of the time. I'm going to drop the Zoom link there right away or before tomorrow morning. So bye for Johnny. I hope to see you in tomorrow's session. So somebody have a message? Okay, all right. All right.
Professor.
All right, good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Sam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome.